we're ready. I'm fine. I'm fine. Alright, so. Cat shirt. Ooh, rough life. This tape keeps getting. Whatever. Just kidding. Why did I just call my mom? Anyway. Hey you guys, what is up? It's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel, and today we are rapping. Now I did post a couple other rapping videos where there was just music and no talking, but today I feel like chatting with you guys and I have an exorbitant amount of rapping to do. So I'm wearing my I'm fine crying cat shirt because I'm fine, because it's not 5 days before Christmas and I'm trying to finish all my rapping. Anyway, it's actually better than most years. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up a little bit. We're gonna do some rapping and we're gonna just chit chat about random things that are going on. Let's do that. Welcome to Random-Ness. Also, let's hope that I don't throw my back out in this one. Let's hope for that. Okay. Alright, so I did post a Dollarama haul if you guys are curious, and I grabbed these little dollar store bags because my mom always gets the kids these gift cards for the mall, and I'm gonna have to make sure I rap and talk at the same time or this is gonna take forever. Anyway, we always go home for Christmas, but this year it's not happening, so I'm playing Nanny T. Look at that.
I'm so good at rapping.
It's just me. I'm not even gonna say I'm home alone. I had to kick my daughter into her room. She has snacks. Her room is cooler than my room. She's fine, don't worry. But I said, look, Mama's got some rapping to do and she wants to talk to her friends while she does it. And I have horrible lighting in my bedroom. So all the kids have been banished to their rooms so I can wrap their presents. Ooh, rough life. Oh my God, I'm so good. I already did 4. Oh, okay, let's stop. It's too early in the video to be trying to make jokes. All right, also, she always gets Jamie a Boston Pizza gift card. If you guys are big Boston Pizza fans, leave a comment down below. It's a random note stuck to it, that's great. So there we go, we got Jamie. I better write on this little tag or I won't know what's going on, you guys. Teresa. I just call her Nanny T. All right. Time for some actual wrapping. So I grabbed this wrapping paper at Walmart the other day. I'm like a sucker for wrapping paper because I know that you guys saw I have a ton of wrapping paper, and then I was like, I need new wrapping paper because it's just better quality. The Hallmark or the Costco brand wrapping paper is hands down my favorite wrapping paper. So that's what we did. Plus it has maple leaves. It kind of looks Canadian. I'm just rapping. I'm grabbing and rapping. I don't even know. There's no rhyme or reason here. And it's reversible. Can we, do you see how cute that is? I mean, I don't know what side to use. All right, so first up, straightener, belt. Here we go. I hope she didn't just hear that. Shut up, Mom. Look, the army taught me to be loud, guys. I don't know what to tell you. So we're gonna do that one. I think we can fit this one too. All right, sorry. I just had to mess around with the camera angles. I was like, you guys aren't really seeing me wrap anything. So I have my other camera set up, so now it's gonna take me twice as long to edit it. You're welcome. I love you guys. Ooh, we're ready. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, so here we go. This is just like a shampoo kit for Kylie. Random thing. She got really big gifts if you guys saw my haul. Hi, Bubba. Get Charlie. Get. My giant English Mastiff is wanting to join the party. He's not invited. Tell me that wasn't satisfying. Literally the most satisfying thing you probably heard today. All right. I don't think I did this right. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It really is. Somebody commented on my other Rap With Me video saying, you're just like me, you just want to get it done. Was that like a polite way of saying I'm not a good rapper? It's alright, I didn't take it personally. As I sit alone crying in my room at night. I'm just kidding. Kind of not kidding. Like, there was a time when comments would really affect me to that extent, you know? Now I'm like, I just kind of give them a look like, are you really that kind of human? Like, are you having fun in life being this kind of person? Is this getting you far? Probably not. So I'm gonna be glad that I'm the kind of person that can shrug it off and wish you the best, right? Literally does nothing to sit here and obsess and get, who's this for? You know, be obsessive about it and get upset about stuff you just literally can't control, guys. Like, not gonna harp on it, but you know. Did you guys watch my chit chat with me video? Where I'm talking about, so I talked about two things. So I did do a video not that long ago all about my weight loss surgery, and I've lost over 200 pounds. And I talk about, but I forgot to talk about my skin removal. And I know that people are curious as can be and wanted to know if I had any extra skin, if that was something that I had to deal with, if I've had any surgeries to have it removed. So I do talk about that in there if you guys want to check it out. I don't even remember where I was going with that story, for the record. There was a purpose that I just brought that up. Couldn't even begin to tell you what it is. I should have known I can't rap and talk at the same time, but we're doing it. I'm here with you guys, hanging out, wrapping presents. This is for Belle. Can you read my writing? It's to Belle from Santa. So these are not gonna go under the tree today. They're actually gonna go right back in my room. Are you guys like that? Let's open another one. We gotta get all these open. We gotta have variety. I don't like wrapping in the same thing. That's another thing. That's ridiculous. Get over yourself. Next, any more stuff? Family gift. Do you guys do that? We do that. I'm gonna go this way. We usually get a couple things that like Santa brings everybody or brings the family. So this tape keeps getting, it's not staying on the mechanism thing. It's really upsetting actually. Maybe it's because there's a piece of tape there. I don't know. Anyway, it's frustrating. First world problem. Ooh. Ooh. So how was your Christmas spirit this year? Like legit. I could go really dark and get really sad. You know, there's a lot of people who've lost a lot of loved ones this year. Not just COVID related. You know, they were talking about that in the news the other day about how, you know, we're forgetting that there's other diseases and other things and people are dying. You know, it's still sad. All that stuff. We're just, it's all we hear. Like they said the other day, the ICU beds were full. And the guy was saying, you know, what we're forgetting is it's not just people with COVID waiting to get into these beds. It's people with heart attacks, sick, the elderly, pregnant women, children. Like it's kind of sad. So I hope you're all wearing masks. Here in New Brunswick in Canada, where I am, we're doing okay. We haven't had cases in a few days, and even when we do have cases, they're few and far between. The only thing that it's really inhibited at this point is our ability to visit our family if they live outside of our province. For mama. Yeah, so if they live outside the province, we're really not supposed to be visiting anybody right now. If you do, you have to quarantine, all that good stuff, which means you have to stay inside along with wherever it is that you're visiting. All those people have to stay inside. So obviously I'm just not going home for Christmas because multiple reasons. A, my father is a truck driver, a long haul truck driver, and he works in the US. He drives to like North Carolina. Is it still North? I don't know. He used to go to New Jersey. He goes to New Jersey a lot. So he limits his contact when he gets home. He's one of those exceptions that doesn't quarantine, things like that, because he's essential, all of that. But he's still, as a respectful person. My mother is elderly, you know, my mom is 65. My stepdad is actually 10 years younger than my mom, so go mom, cougar. I'm just kidding, she's not a cougar. Why did I just call my mom a cougar? Anyway, so anyway, he's very respectful, you know, when he comes home. He's not running all over town or whatever. He's, you know, he still does whatever, but anyway, my point, first one, he travels back and forth to the US, so they try to limit the contact that they have with people to a certain extent. With me having Crohn's and colitis, I as well limit my contact and how much I go out. You guys know I do mostly pickup orders. I've done a little bit more shopping than I like to, given that it's Christmas right now. But for the most part, I stay in. So they just don't want to put anybody at risk any more than they need to be. So that's one of the reasons why we're not going. So it's hard for me to quarantine, even if I were to go there and say, okay, well, we'll lock ourselves up for 14 days in the house and we'll just hang out and love each other. But my dad has to go to work and he can't quarantine. But if I go there, he would have to quarantine. You know, he'd almost have to separate from the rest of us. And that's just not how we want to do things. So we're not. So I actually just sent a big parcel, 2 big parcels of gifts to my mom and my dad. My sister and I did. We did some panic shopping. Not panic, that's not right. Like, it's all things we had intended to buy them and take with us when we go, but we didn't, so ran out, bought them a bunch of stuff, bought them all their stockings, sent them cards, and she actually just got that in the mail. Where's the bottom? She actually just got that in the mail this week. Or actually, I was pretty impressed. So I'm going to tell you guys this story because we're sitting here wrapping and I told you this was going to be a 2-hour video. Do you guys like this? I got this from myself at I bought it at Walmart. Somebody help. You guys were in that haul? You guys watch my hauls? So anyway, help. Oh yes. Holy moly, guys. So originally I was like, I don't care if it costs $200, I'm sending it. And then you hear all this stuff on the radio right now about the fact that stuff's just taking forever to get anywhere. Send your parcels now. So I'm like, great. I'm not even gonna be able to send it. You just wait. It's gonna cost a fortune and it's not even gonna get there on time. I went on the Purelator website here and it said, even if I were to send it, that was Thursday, there was no guarantee it was gonna get there by Christmas Eve. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, whatever. I looked around to see what other delivery options there were. So I looked up FedEx. Like, they're doing it. That's all I'm gonna say. FedEx is literally nailing it. So I went down to our Staples. I had 2 big boxes. They totaled 21 pounds total. That doesn't sound like a lot, but they were big and they were actually heavier and I was surprised they were only 21 pounds. So to send 2 boxes FedEx overnight, so in actuality, I'll tell you, they got there in less than 24 hours. It only cost me $51. I don't know, guys. I thought that was a phenomenal stinking price. These are PJs for me. $51. Like I was like, and honestly, even the guy that sold me or was helping me send my parcel said that. He's like, wow, he's like, he got the girl to come over. He's like, wow, I've never seen it this at such a good price. And I said, well, maybe they're just having a heart and they know that people are trying to panic send parcels to their parents and don't have to gouge them for everything they got to do that. So anyway, I was excited and I'll tell you what, it was awesome because the very next day, my mom got her parcel. And it wasn't just like the next day, it was like it was before noon. So it wasn't even picked up from Staples till 3 o'clock on Thursday. She got it on Friday at noon. Like, anyway, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me. So I will say I got this wrapping paper the same style from Costco last year. It was a bigger pack. Look, that's already done. And I've only done 3, get 4, if you count these 2 together, I guess. So, whatever. Whatever. I see you, Costco, with the better deals. So that's it. So, my original question to you guys. How's your Christmas spirit? So that's where we are. We're trying to not be upset about the fact that we're not going home for Christmas. This is way more wrapping paper than I needed for this story of my life. I know, I'm terribly exciting. There, that works. I don't even, this is me. Yeah, these are both me. Okay. Like, I'm literally gonna forget so much of what I'm doing here. And I'm not getting elaborate. I don't have bows and ribbon. Like, if I'm doing this to give to other people, and I will say, yes, that's not true. I have had years, maybe even last year, where I was a little bit more elaborate with the gift wrapping for the kids. I had a nice big thing of bows, and I really went all out. This year I'm doing Vlogmas. That's kind of the explanation for everything. And look, I'm writing to me, love Jamie, even though I bought it. I wrapped it. But I'm not like phased by it. It's not bothering me that I'm doing that, for the record. It's just, this is life, and it's fun because these are things that I want. So I've explained this before, so let's talk about that. Like, you know, the way that we do gifting is we don't. For the most part, you know, we treat ourselves throughout the year. If there's something that we want to have, then we buy it for ourselves. Do you know what I mean? I think mostly as adults, well, some do that. And that works for us. So then around this time of year, we kind of treat ourselves a little extra. If there's more, you know, frivolous things like a Seinfeld t-shirt or pajamas or some fun new water mug things, like, I don't know. We treat ourselves. This is the time of the month of the year when we get ourselves a little bit extra things, and we just put it under the tree for the sake of the kids. Honestly, we just wrap it up. Jamie drives a Harley Davidson, so he loves Harley clothes and stuff, so he'll usually go down to the local Harley shop, treat himself to some new hoodies and some t-shirts, because if you know anything about Harley, it is expensive. So that's usually what we do for the most part. I got these in my Costco haul. If you guys didn't check it out, I did like a Costco grocery haul and then a gift haul. These are so cute. So this one's for Kylie and this one's for Belle. They're just giant cozy socks, right? And they're so, like, they're pretty substantial. I kind of feel like I just caught like
Random hunting. No. Yeah.
Okay, settle down. Lord, you guys, we're only like, the counter says we're 23 minutes in, so let's get a different wrapping paper. Oh, that one's pretty. This is a good one for socks. Like, I'm probably gonna use all this wrapping paper today. There's a lot of gifts behind me and I'm barely done anything yet. Oh, this wrapping paper doesn't feel as nice, but it's Hallmark. It's a pet peeve, okay? And I'm working with limited space. I've got my mic boomed, so my stand is there, so you can't see it, but it's in the way. Trying to be fancy. All right, let's see how this is gonna cut. Are you ready? As long as you keep it tight and taut. Ah, shish kebab. It's way too much work to have to actually, like, you know? That's a lot of work to actually have to work the scissors. Hey, hey. I used to have this one that stayed on the back of your hand and it was like a thing. But that's a lot too. I don't know, guys. I'm just not feeling that cord. Oh, reason that I hate this. There we go. I'm trying to make it tight. See what I'm doing here? I probably should have put these in a bag. Whatever. I like wrapping weird, funky looking things. I don't know. They don't have to always be pretty. It can just look like your mom did her best. She's just trying to keep it together, like this present. You guys, sometimes I think I'm way funnier than anybody else. And Jamie rarely laughs at me. And I'm like, you know what? People on the internet think I'm funny. My friends think I'm funny. He doesn't think I'm funny. Ah. Aw, I think it's cute. It's a little bit fragile. We're gonna be good to her. I'm gonna have to get more tags. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like other people who do these wrap with me's and they talk, like I watched Kim at the WODs, like if you're not watching the WODs, and I don't know what planet you're under. And I thought, well, she can rap and talk, I can rap and talk. She must not have as many things to wrap, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to wrap all of this and chat with you guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you about it. So I may just end up pumping some of this out and then coming back and saying like, wow, look at how fast I am. I don't know. This is all gonna fall apart. The tape is not gonna hold this. Can you guys see this really bad tape job? I'm trying. This is a mama, a stepmama and a mama trying her best. Give these kids a Christmas.
Give them a Christmas they won't forget.
I'm fine. So, just checking in. My back is doing great. Actually is. I feel really good. Oh, I ripped the paper and not the plastic. That's what I get for talking. It's fine. Oh, she's 2020. This is 2020 wrapping paper. All right, let's just pull this bag of clothes. So basically, when I say she got a lot of clothes, I mean it. So I don't think this is all gonna get wrapped. I think we're gonna dive into some bags right now. Look at this. This isn't a what I got my kids for Christmas because I already filmed that, but go check it out because I got her some really cute things. So we're gonna do like a couple of outfit styles more than anything. I'm not ripping tags off. I just don't have the energy for that. She's got a nice pair of gym pants here that I think she's really gonna like. Belle, am I cheaping out?
Maybe.
There's a lot of clothes. I cannot wrap it all. I just can't. Ooh. There we go. There. She'll never know. All right. That's for Belle. And I'm gonna put it on the tag. And then we'll save the bags again for next year. So I just rip the tag off and then next year I'll write a name, like I put a tag, like a sticky one on it, and then we can just keep replacing them. Usually I save my gift bags, and I did have some, but they were getting ratty, so I just bought new ones this year, and we'll do new ones next year. Do you guys do this when you're wrapping? I'm constantly losing the other part of the box. Like, come on. So I ask you again, how is your Christmas spirit? You guys are being insanely sweet in the comments. Like literally, you guys are like, you bringing back the Christmas spirit. And I'm like, I hope people don't think it's shopping. Because I do. I mean, my channel is a lot of hauls, you guys. I do a lot of grocery hauls. I go to Costco. But I don't like love shopping. Believe it or not. Like I'm not like, yes, I love it. Like you guys are like, do more shop with me. So like I did my Dollarama. I just find right now it's a little bit hard to film in COVID because people give you some dirty looks. Can we just say that right now? People are like, you're supposed to be getting in and getting out. Stop it. And I get it. I do get it, you guys. I'm just like, you know what? Can we just take a deep breath and have a little grace for each other? That would be fantastic. Everybody's just so quick to judge and attack right now. All right, this is from the same bundle as that other one I just got. So that's what is making, this is like a totally different texture, but it's in the same box. Like, get it together, Hallmark. She's getting cranky. The wrapping's getting to her. We're leaving this 2021 wrapping paper here, guys. Like the tears and all. We're not abandoning anybody in 2021. Or 2020. Everyone's coming with us to 2021. This wrapping paper too. Stop. You're about to get abandoned. Haha. Ooh, this is nice though. I like this one. It's so cute. You guys see it? Ooh. Okay. But like, don't look at that.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm enjoying my Christmas season. You know what? Despite the fact that I don't get to go home for Christmas, I talk about this in my other video too, my chit chat with me. I really believe that our thoughts are one of the few things we can control. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot going on in this world, a lot, but the one thing I can control is how I react to it. The one thing I can control is how I feel about it. You can control how you feel about something. That's what you can control. You can't control what happens. You can't. Well, you kind of can. Watch the video. But you know what I mean? Like, I can decide how I'm gonna feel today. I literally can. I refuse anymore to let anybody else be responsible for how I feel or to allow anybody to affect me in that way. Does it still happen? Yes. Do I make a conscious effort to stop it from happening? Daily, hourly basis. I am trying to remind myself that, you know, I can't change that, but I can feel better about it. I can absolutely control that. And I talk in the video about how I'm sure people probably think I'm crazy, and sometimes when Jamie and I really try to bring out things like The Secret and talk to our friends about them, it's hard for them to receive. You know, it's a hard thing to believe that your thoughts become things. The law of attraction is something that not everybody is going to be willing to embrace. And I will say, it's not that I've lost friends, but that I have made the decision to limit the amount of friends that I have in my life based on I just ran into 2021. That's my last 2021 joke. Anyway, we've lost friends based on the fact that maybe we don't have that same philosophy about things. And while I can say I am friends with, or I have been friends with people, you know, who don't have the same religion, who have different political beliefs, when it comes to The Secret, I really need to be on the same wavelength as other people. The people around me really need to believe that things are capable. I can't be all day, every day talking you into how to view your life differently, individually, you know, sitting here and talking to people online and encouraging and introducing them to The Secret. That's literally a whole other thing, right? I am not individually counseling, guiding, or coaching anybody. So for me, this is a platform that I can handle. Granted, I get a lot of you who send me your stories, and I appreciate that so much, that you trust me and you respect me and you just want to share that with me. So thank you. I do read them and I do see them, and I let you know that I saw them. As an empath, sometimes it can get overwhelming for me to read a lot of them, so I don't always reply. But just know that I am absorbing every inch of the stories that you're telling me. And I just know that amazing things are coming for all of us. Like, I can't explain it. I said in my video, and I'll talk to you guys about it, there's just something going on in our personal life right now that I don't want to talk about on the internet. But it is a daily effort to, especially Jamie, convince him that it's going to work out. We have done all of the right things, that this person is not for us to settle or get karma. That's being taken care of by the universe. I firmly believe this. I firmly believe this. Let's just put it this way. Have you guys heard me talk about our ATV in a while? No, we're having an issue with that in the dealer. Nonetheless, we're taking care of it. We're doing all the right steps. I firmly believe, and I know that in the new year, things are gonna work out, and it's just gonna work out. I just have to believe that. Like, it's way more exhausting for me to sit here and believe that it's not going to work out. My head's gonna start splitting. It's just, nothing is gonna go right. So why would I sit here and negatively think about that? Why would I sit here? Like, he sat here last night and he's like, I know, I have to stop. I have to stop obsessing about all of the things that could go wrong with this. He said, that's all I keep thinking about is, you know, where I don't want this to happen. I don't want this guy to do this. I don't want this guy to do that. So stop thinking about it. Don't even think I don't want that to happen, because guess what's going to keep happening? And he knows that, you know what I mean? He's the one who introduced me to The Secret, so he's very much aware of what he needs to be doing right now, which is where we're at. And this is what I say, we're not perfect, you know what I mean? Like, yes, we talk about The Secret and the universe and the law of attraction and positive thinking. I'm also not naive enough to believe that it's constant, that I will always be positive, and that, you know, I'm gonna have moments where I'm gonna have to pull it back, but that's where Jamie and I are really good for each other, you know what I mean? We pull each other back. If I'm not in a good space, chances are he is, and I hope and pray that he has the strength to hold me and keep me and bring me back to a good space, and vice versa. When he's not in a good space, which isn't where we're at right now, but I would say that he really needs me right now to be there to encourage him and tell him that this is going to work out. He does not need me to tell him that you're not using The Secret, you're not doing it right. That's not what he needs from me right now. He needs encouragement, and that's it. And that's pretty much been my role for the last month and a half. Encouragement, whether it's with Jamie here on YouTube, with other creators, my friends. It has really become more of what I want to do. You know, I didn't join the army because I didn't want to lead a life of service. Actually, really funny, because if you know me, when I was younger, I had seriously considered becoming a nun. I know it sounds so bizarre right now to think that, and it's something that I thought of off and on for a couple of years. I've always wanted to do something for somebody else. I wanted to lead a life of service, whether it was helping people. I knew that I didn't necessarily have the stomach to be a nurse or something, but I just wanted to do that, and eventually ended up joining the army for 10 years. So that was a big part. But what is this? Socks. You know, I just knew that I wanted to lead a life of service. So once the army didn't work out for me, you know, I was released medically, if you're a new person here. So when that opportunity wasn't really an opportunity anymore to be of service to my country, I think I crashed. And I talk a lot about that in some videos. So if you guys are curious, go on back to some of my other videos where I talk more about my mental health and things like that. But finding YouTube as a hobby originally and a way to be creative and kind of have an outlet for that was incredible for me. But now as I'm growing and my channel's changing and I've become more comfortable and honestly just being more of who I am, I have found this passion for sharing what I believe in and what I know can help others. And honestly, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. And this is my version of service, I guess, to people, you know? Whether or not you want to receive that or you just want to watch. Oh, I gotta change my battery. Anyway, so whether or not you want to receive that message or you're just here to be entertained and laugh at me, that's perfect for me. Ooh, this is one of my favorite gifts. So this was one, and I know this isn't a what I got my kids for Christmas video, but I want to show you because it's for Belle. It's just a whole bunch of makeup. Go and check out that video because it's so fun. Like, literally wish I could receive something like this, or I had received this when I was a kid. I probably would have flipped right out. So that's a big one for her. Do you guys have a gift that you remember receiving when you were a kid? So I did a video and it's called the Christmas Tag. Go check it out. It's a fun one where I answered, I think it's like 10 or 12 questions all about Christmas. And Leanne over at Simply Loving Life, Simply Enjoying Life. Shoot, I'm sorry, Leanne. I'm a horrible person. I just botched your channel name like it was no big deal. Anyway, she did it, so I wanted to do it, and it's super cute, and you just answer some questions, and one of them was, what's your favorite, do you have a favorite Christmas gift that you received? Oh, look at her, she's cutting. Okay, that one I wasn't sure about because it's another flimsy paper. Anyway, what are we talking about? Help me out here. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what my purpose was for this, if I'm being honest. Anyway, what's your favorite Christmas gift? I was like, hands down, it's the bunk beds that my mom had made when we didn't really have a lot of money and not a lot going on. And she had a friend of ours make bunk beds for my Cabbage Patch dolls, or my dolls, but in the 80s it was a Cabbage Patch doll. And my mom knit all of the blankets for it. Like, it was a big stinking deal. And I still remember, and I got really emotional when I talked about it in my video, because would it be a Random-Ness video if I wasn't crying in it? Okay, I cut too much off now. You know what? We're getting to... So that was the biggest one. And the reason that it's so substantial to me and that it's a big deal, that Christmas was such a big deal, is because my mom still talks about how it was like our poorest Christmas. How she remembers being so afraid, you know, we weren't going to have gifts that year. This is horrible wrapping paper. I'm blaming the wrapping paper. It's the person doing the wrapping, if we're honest. It's not the wrapping paper. I'm just, if you could see the bunch, let's just fold it and I can't do that. We're going to fix it properly. Anyway, she says that she remembers it was the Christmas she really thought, you know, was going to flop. Oh, now my phone battery's dying, guys. What is going on? It's fine. We're just going to wrap until my phone battery dies. And then we're going to be done. And I'll show you the results. So, anyway, she says she remembers it's the Christmas that was going to flop. And I said, it's my most memorable Christmas. It's the one I remember just... I got bunk beds. I got popcorn, an air popcorn thingamabobber, which was a big deal. Like, we didn't have a lot of money. We did not grow up with a lot of money. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, people are like, oh, you grew up poor. Everybody's not growing up with money. Actually, most people aren't, you know? It's probably more relatable to have, you know, we grew up in a trailer. I love that trailer. It was warm and it was cozy. And my mom had the best Christmases in there, you know what I mean? Like, we had a Nintendo. We used to go down to the local video store and rent a VCR. We would rent a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo. That was before we got our own VCR and our own Nintendo. But like, I'm telling you, Teresa, you figured out a way to make it work for us all the time. Those are all of my favorite memories. Do you know what I mean? Like, those are my favorite memories. My phone died. So I did some wrapping. Let me show you. So this is what I've done so far, you guys. Don't be mad at me. So basically, all I have left is like these 2 huge bags. This is all Sebastian. So basically my stepson asked for a lot. You guys are at a weird angle. Hi. First time filming, apparently. Here we go. All right. He's got a lot of clothes. So a lot of that's gonna go in boxes, maybe, or mostly gift bags, if I'm honest. And then I have some clothes here for my daughter that I need to wrap. Most of the big stuff I already wrapped in another video, so go check that out. So all I'm gonna do now is wrap these few wrestlers that I have for Jacoby. He's our youngest stepson. And you guys know I also posted a video. We wrap our stockings. So I have to wrap everything that goes in Jamie's, which is actually way more than I thought I got him. So I'm kind of happy with that. And my stocking I have to wrap. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this. And then we'll probably wrap the stockings. And I think that's it. And then I'm going to leave the clothes for maybe another day, or I don't know. But like I said, if you guys did not check out my what we got our kids for Christmas, go check it out, because we did hook our youngest up with some pretty cool wrestlers. Oh my gosh, is there anything more satisfying? Legit, there's not. I'll tell you, there isn't. This wrapping paper is so fun. This little moose and like little sweaters. Like, come on. This was literally meant to wrap wrestlers. You're welcome. That's the kind of content you're here for. My daughter has been locked in her room for an hour, I think. I don't know. I've lost track of time. But she's also really into drawing right now. I think her dad was good at drawing. I don't know. My stepson, her stepbrother, is really, really, really artistic. Very, very good at drawing. When I first got with my spouse, I remember that was something he used to do very often. I don't see him do it as much anymore, but now Bella's picking it up and it's fun. I mean, I consider myself to be creative, not necessarily artistic. I don't feel like I can draw, but I'm good at mimicking, if that makes sense. So like I did face painting. Love face painting. Loved it. Sadly, there was just a time in my life when I was going through a lot and I had to kind of put it on the back burner. And now I'm YouTubing, so I don't have time to face paint. But when I did that, it wasn't that I was very good at drawing or making up designs or things like that, but like I could mimic things that I'd seen on YouTube, right? Like so I could paint. Hello, is this? The mad hunt for the pen. Everybody loses it. So yeah, that's how I pretty much taught myself how to face paint on YouTube, just like I taught myself how to YouTube on YouTube. Okay. So this is Jacoby from Dad and Ness. Meow. Do you know what happens when you do these wrapping chats? I don't even remember what the heck we were just talking about, guys. So you're welcome. Let's start talking about something else. Now, where did I put that super cute wrapping paper? So yes, Miss Belle is in her room. She has been really into drawing. That's what I was talking about. Yes, you gotta work yourself through it. We went to Michael's yesterday. I took her to get, she's got money to burn, guys. She just had a birthday, so she wanted to go buy a sketch pad. She has lots of them. A lot of them are mostly from the dollar store, which is fine if you're just messing around, but she wants to make pieces that are going to last. She wants to draw like little posters that she can hang on her wall and display. So we wanted to get her some of those better quality like mixed media books or pages. Anyway, Michael's had them on for buy one, get one free yesterday because if you know what I'm talking about, you know that they're insanely expensive. Like, I don't know, $23. I don't remember. Some of them are like $16.99, upwards of $30. Anyway, so she got 2 of them for the price of 1. So she's very happy. And I don't mind, you know, she wants to spend her money on something like that. And she got herself some more grown-up markers for coloring and stuff. So those were 30% off. I was a little sad because I hate going to Michael's unless I have a 40% off coupon. But we didn't. But you know what? It made her happy. She now has... She even said to me this morning, she's like, she's just really excited about it, and I just love seeing her excited. So she even said this morning, she said, Mama, I couldn't sleep last night, so I got up and started drawing. I mean, literally, some of us could probably learn from that, you know what I mean? So I'm excited she has it. She's really, really, really into anime. So I think that's what's sparking her love of drawing because... So we're a blended family, and I just wrote from Jamie and Ness to his son. Normally I'm trying to write Dad and Ness or Mom and Jamie. The kids are gonna be like, you're crazy. Anyway, she's really into anime. She really loves drawing it lately, so I'm super pumped about that. I think it's exciting when anybody finds a passion, whether it's a friend of mine, my kids, my spouse, me. So I'm excited. She's been drawing a lot. That's what she's doing in there, so I don't feel overly bad that I'm out here doing this. My stepdaughter is at her grandmother's, is at Jamie's mom's, so she's gonna spend a couple nights there. The kids are off school now, and you know, it's time for a break for everybody. My stepson, Sebastian, he's 15, he's downstairs. Chances are he's sleeping or he hears me talking to myself, which means he knows I'm filming, and he's a good guy and he knows just leave her be while she's filming. Like, literally love my stepkids, you guys. I don't think you get that. Like, they're awesome. Anyway, he's downstairs. If he comes up the stairs, I'll say, close your eyes, bud. Although all of his gifts are in this bag and he can't really see what they are. So, not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap. Are we almost done? We got 2 more things here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, that works better. So I'm trying to, the moral of the story that I was just telling at random, is that he's down there and I don't feel bad because chances are he's still sleeping. He's almost 15. Actually, his birthday's Christmas Day. So he's down there. He's probably either still sleeping, playing his PS4. Usually they start to come up around 11 or so, but I never told him he couldn't come up. So I'm just waiting to hear footsteps come up the stairs because right here are the other side of my couch is my stairs. So we shall see. Anyway, yeah, so his birthday's on Christmas. And a lot of you have left comments and questions when I talked about it in my What We Got Our Kids for Christmas video. It sounds like I'm plugging that video because I'm talking about it so much. But I did talk about the fact that his birthday's on Christmas. So since I met Jamie, we've always, I don't know what they did before, but we always make it a point to just make it special a good month before, you know. We celebrate. This year we surprised him by taking him and his friends out for supper and planning a surprise sleepover with him and his buddies. So we kind of got in touch with his friends and set that up for him. So it's just nice to feel special, right? To have someone go above and beyond and do something for you. So we did that. And then on Christmas Day, Jamie usually slips him like some money or an extra gift or something when everything's over and everybody else is done opening their gifts, just to remind him that, you know, he is special. This was a big important day. But other than that, I mean, it probably is a bit of a jip, right? I feel like anybody who has their birthday on Christmas, it's a jip. It's just, you know, you don't get to celebrate your day on that day. As much as you try to, you're sharing it with, you know, the birth of Christ. It's a big day to be sharing. I think maybe you're pretty lucky. Oh, Lord, I'm thinking funny today, guys. Anyway, and look at this wrapping paper. More moose or mises. It is so old-fashioned looking. Like, I love it. Yes, I like to say meese, just like I like to say geese. A goose and geese, why can't it be meese? Anyway, it makes fun in my head.
Come on into my head, guys. It's a fun place to be.
It's a fun place to be. Jacoby. Oh my God, MJ, don't do it. Don't. You cannot fit in here. You'll knock that camera over. I know. They're so sad. They're just sitting up. They're crying, they need to go. Just stop, guys. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Mainly because my phone's almost dead and my second camera battery's dying. Yay. Having them sit here stare at me stresses me out. It makes me feel like I have to rush. So they're, go lay down. Also, I'm actually really proud about how much I did get done today. I was hoping I would just plow through like all of it, but it's just obviously not what's happening. I'm probably not even gonna film the last part of doing all these clothes that are sitting here. Like, this is all gonna be probably gonna sit in my bed and put on a Hallmark Christmas movie. I look really excited about it because I kind of am. Also, I already wrapped Jacoby's big gift. He's getting a scooter, or no, a hoverboard thing with a car that attaches to it so you can drive it like a car. It's really cool. I'm gonna curl up in my bed, watch a Christmas movie, I think, and wrap the rest of the clothes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really excited about that, actually. That's a good idea. Alright guys, that is it for this wrap with me video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's completely different than my other videos that I've done, but you know what? I figured it would be fun. Sit around with the chaos. This is literally my real life. Like I said, I'm gonna go sit in bed and wrap the rest of those this afternoon, but right now, I'm gonna put away all of these presents that I have already wrapped, go hide them in my room so I can release my daughter from her room and my stepson can safely walk up the stairs. All right guys, take care. I hope this motivates and inspires you to do some of your wrapping. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're ahead or this has stressed you out and now you need to go wrap because you're freaking out. All right guys, I love you. Take care. I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye for now.